more fun.
No, that's great. Hey, quick sound test. Tell me how you got here.
How I got here,
Yep.
as an artist in total, or just how I got
physically,
here?
plus
In an Uber.
in an Uber. Okay, right. So, okay, I'm going to ask you two questions. Basically, how you feel as an artist here, and secondly, how do you feel about the space as a whole?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start by saying, work, super machine. There we go. So, how do you feel as an artist here? And if you can incorporate a question into your answer, that'd be great.
Incorporate a question.
Incorporate my question.
Your
into
question?
Yeah.
Being an artist exhibiting here is absolutely fantastic because I think that the space is wonderful, the location is fantastic. It doesn't have to be a big space to have some amazing art, and this is my first exhibition, my first foray into this kind of gallery world. So it's very exciting to walk in and see your work. displayed on the walls. I'm very proud and very happy to be part of it.
And tell me about your thoughts of the way the way it's organised, the glass, the structure, and yeah.
I just think the space is fascinating. You know, when I first came here to see the space and to know that I would be exhibiting here, I talked about how you know, the juxtaposition of the natural. So you've got the natural areas and all the trees and everything, which is what I make, and then all the buildings, which fascinate me. Architecture fascinates me. Everything about it is really fascinating because of I love the really industrial areas, and then you've got the natural white, and it just all zings and looks amazing.
Oh, fantastic. That's a really, really good answer. Okay, final question. Would you recommend this space to anybody else?
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
can you incorporate my answer into your question?
Yes, I would totally recommend this space to other artists to get in touch, to exhibit here, but also for people to come and see some really fascinating art, because it's all so different. You know, my pieces are very different to the pieces behind me right now, and it's a very different, unique way of displaying things, and very natural and
No, this is a quick sound test. Okay,
Okay,
so I just need to stand right there. So tell me, what do you think about tonight?
I think it's absolutely amazing. It wasn't what I expected. So when I walked in, I saw that it was an art museum and saw all the art. I was just captivated. The artwork is just amazing, and I just think that this is going to be a new place for people to come. You know, people from different types of backgrounds and who love art, they're going to enjoy it. Thank you.
Can you tell me, would people recommend coming here?
Absolutely, I've already.
So can you incorporate my question into your answer?
Say that again.
Could you incorporate the answer? Could you start the line? I would definitely recommend coming here because.
Okay, I would definitely recommend anyone coming here because it's culturally diverse. It's if they want to get into art and publicise their art, it's a place where this man and his wife will show them and signpost them to the best place to go. I think right now this is the place to be right now, especially if you want to develop yourself in art.
Is basically, what's your thoughts about this space?
I think it's great to have a launch of a new art gallery in the area in Birmingham, and I think anything that supports the creative sector is.
So I'm going to do it one more time because I realised that the audio cut out.
Oh yeah.
One more time, please.
Yeah. I just think it's great to have another gallery in East Midlands and in the creative sector. Good thing.
Awesome. And can you tell me about your thoughts walking into the space?
I was impressed that the space is very kind of open and you can just walk around, and it's also a lot of art in a small space, which I like, because there's a lot to see. You don't have to walk for really far before you see another work. There's a lot to look at in a kind of small gallery, but it's still open.
Fantastic. And have you met some artists tonight so far?
Yes, there's been a live painting going on tonight, and then also one of the artists who is a member of my family. So I get to do an extra interview with them and find out more about their work.
Fantastic. Okay. And if somebody was to ask, could you recommend this space? Would you? A, and B, why?
Okay, yeah, I definitely recommend the space because the layout of it is just very open and bright. Obviously it's in the evening tonight, but I think in the daytime it will also be really lovely because it's all the windows around, and it's just a nice clean, fresh space. And what was the bit?
And basically, why would you recommend it?
Why? I kind of already covered that, I think. So.
Yeah, exactly. Back camera. There you go. That's better. Can you tell me what's your thoughts about tonight's exhibition?
Well, I think it's beautiful, don't you?
There's quite a contrast between different artists where you can see like one was more kind of like inspired by Cézanne, you could say, and then there's more like, there's that one that was Maximilian? And
Yeah.
the guy around the corner giving all the different cards out, and I thought that was quite, different tones, isn't it? Overlapping, yeah.
I think also there's a tone between like hope and a tone between hope being kept down. That's how I felt it as well. I mean, my favourite picture is actually this one here. I think it's so gorgeous because it's like you're there, you're on your own, you've done it, you're happy, and you're just able to relax now, you know. I found that some other photographs, like this one, this picture here, I found it was like throwing down hope, and like it was drowning. I felt I was drowning. So I feel there's a mixture with the art.
It's like
hope
this one that had the same house with the low trees around it, and you were saying you felt like, oh, I couldn't get out of the house, and how can I find my way home? But it's different atmospheres, different tones for each picture.
So this is a new art gallery. Tell me your thoughts about a new art gallery here in Birmingham, and if you can incorporate the question, this new gallery is making me feel, or this new gallery is good because, something like that.
Okay, well, I think it's beautiful to have another art gallery because art is so essential today. You know, especially with computers, there's so much like people going brain dead somehow. But with art, they can express themselves and come to life. So I don't think there's enough art galleries. You know, I think it's a place where you can let yourself go and let everything you feel inside go. And I think it's great.
In Birmingham, there's a lot of art on the street, there's a lot of graffiti, but I think it's nice to have a place of it so central.
I love that line. Can I ask you to step to your right and just turn this way? Just to increase the light. I just want to see the beautiful faces of you, that's all. Can you tell me about street art here in Birmingham? Why it's a good thing and a bad thing against what you just said?
Okay, so sometimes it's a way in which people can be marginalised, and sometimes it can be a way in which people can get in trouble for doing it. But I think to have a safe space in Birmingham so central to do art is really, really important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, and last question. Can you tell me your thoughts about the space as a whole, as in how it's organised and everything? And start the sentence by saying, I think this space makes me feel.
Okay.
Yep.
I think this space makes me feel very open because of the shape of it, the fact that it's a triangle. It makes me feel like I can express to every corner and that everywhere can hear me. So instead of being blocked in like you're in a box, it doesn't feel like you're in a box. Excuse me, sorry. It feels like you're sort of in some kind of triangle, isn't it? Some kind of pyramid. You can let it all go. It feels really beautiful. Especially with the glass, it's all glass. It just feels like your emotions and everything is just going to spill out into the beauty. Freedom. Yeah. It's like a butterfly. Like freedom's butterfly.
Right.